Good evening. Coming to you live. Ooh, and about to turn off my notifications. Stay put. Okay, here's the thing. Hang on, I'm inviting more. Oh, well, that's fine. You don't necessarily need to watch this live. So, I am going to do two somethings. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some makeup. Okay. And I'm putting on makeup this late for a reason that I'll tell you why in a minute. But I'm putting on makeup, and I also wanted to put on makeup and be myself. So, putting on makeup and being myself means that I'm going to take off this kind of concentration thing that I try to do when I'm purposely trying to make a video a certain way and caring about what I say and exactly how I say it. And I'm just going to let myself be me. So that means that this video is going to be very vulnerable. I'm going to lose my train of thought a lot. Forget what I was saying. I'm going to skip parts. I'm going to say that I'm going to do something, and then I'm going to forget about it. And you may be wondering, like, Allison, how can you function on the day-to-day when you can't focus? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not every day that I can't focus. And it's not every situation that I can't focus. There are a couple different situations in which I can focus. And the situations are ones where I need to, because it matters. And there's certain things that my brain that I have tagged in my brain as situations that matter. Situations that matter is when I am at work, when someone's life matters, when someone's feelings matter, when it's a relationship. I really focus and bear down on dealing with these ADHD traits, this inability to focus, and so much more. And I'm able to control that. Now, why don't you control that all the time? You're probably asking if you don't understand or don't have ADHD. I'm going to tell you. Because it uses up a lot of mental energy, y'all. I can't begin to express how exhausting it is. It's like my brain is a muscle, and I've been holding it in constant place tightness for hours. So when I get home from work, I am mentally exhausted because I have been focused and working on taking care of people. Those people have lives and families, and I would want them to get the same care as I would want my family to get. So I focus and I take care of them. But it just takes tremendous amounts of mental energy. Social events take tremendous amount of mental energy. It's not that I don't like being around people or I don't like being social, but it takes a lot of mental energy. So, and then as far as like good days and bad with focus, that can be influenced by a host of other factors. Plans for the day, external factors is a lot of it. If I have a lot of things on my mind, I have a harder time focusing. If I'm really stressed about something or some things, I have a harder time focusing. there's just good days, bad, sleep, food. I'm like a plant with feelings, as they say. I wonder how long it's going to tell me to hang on. Because I don't want to hang on. And I hope that these are like, I mean, I assume it would have the same function. Okay, here we go. We're diving in. I assume it would have the same functions as Facebook, because Instagram and Facebook are the same thing, and that's why them and a bunch of other apps are linked. Have you guys seen that? Oh, and Facebook lets you save your lives. That's what I was thinking. Have you guys seen that ad? It came up on Hulu for me, and it's talking about like 1995 or 1996, which was like the last time that internet regulations were updated. And it's a message from like Facebook, and it has the Instagram Messenger and some other logos on it, and it's talking about how we need to update internet regulations, but they haven't been updated since 1996. And I just am like, wow, you just really stepped right into that role, didn't you, Facebook? Like, spent the last couple years, I really feel like it began to happen when they started censoring, like, and doing that, like, or their censorship started happening when they started doing their all that fact checking. Fact checking is when I feel like things just really went downhill with that. So this is what takes me so long to put on makeup sometimes, is that I have a really hard time staying focused, which is also one of the reasons I like my makeup so much. Not like as in my makeup look, but mainly I'm talking about the products. The reason I like them so much is because they are so easy to use, and I can get lost, and it's okay. Like, I can't mess it up too badly. I really need to color correct my eyelids. Wow, they're just pink, pink, pink. Or actually, maybe not. Watch if I don't color correct them, and I'm gonna try to do something like a smoky eye. Okay, so here's what I'm trying here. I posted something about how to contour for your face shape, and I've been watching some other makeup artists, because it comes across now because I use, you know, hashtag Seint makeup artist and hashtag Seint makeup and stuff. So now I get like recommendations for makeup artists and to watch, and I noticed that a lot of them contour their faces a certain way, and I'm like, I kind of want to try that. It gives you that like model chin look, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but that's the reason that I'm even on here, is because I really wanted to try it, but I also wanted to like share the effort with someone. So I chose you. So I'm gonna try this contour look that, oh gosh, I'm already thinking should have taken a before and after picture. Gosh darn. Well, I think, you know what I think it's telling me that I don't, or like to try and wait for people to come on, is because no one's watching, and so it's like, just hang tight. We want you to have at least one viewer. Like, that's really okay. Like, I don't need viewers. I just want to put on some makeup, and I wanted to record it in a video, and this was the easiest way to do it. So that doesn't take up any storage on my phone. So there you have it. I want it darker, I think. I know, I'm just kind of going ham with this. Okay, I'm already regretting this choice, but let's find out what happens. Okay, at least make these darker. This is the live for Instagram is a lot different than the live. Maybe I'm standing further back than I normally do. I'm like, oh, this is not working out for me. So I think I already explained why I'm awake at this hour, and I say at this hour, and I really don't know what hour this is, because I haven't looked at the clock o'clock in a while. I just feel like it's late because Dallas has gone to bed and he goes to bed pretty early, so I don't actually know what time it is because Dallas went to bed a long time ago, and so therefore it just feels kind of like maybe it's late, but it's like 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm also kind of tired. Straight up not having a good time with Aunt Flo's visit that started unexpectedly yesterday. TMI, sorry, but that's just how that no filter thing goes. If you're not amused or are not okay with it, you can feel free not to watch this. Oh yeah, that's another thing, like, please feel free to like keep any nasty comments to yourself. And nasty also includes like telling me that I shouldn't be being vulnerable about having ADHD, because I don't have time for that. So tell it to other people, but don't tell it to me. I don't have time for that. Okay, that's that, and then we're gonna put on. So that was just contour, and it was kind of funny. I was watching somebody earlier today, and I was just marveling at how long it was taking them to put on their makeup and how many layers they had to do to get a contoured look. And I was just like, that's a lot of layers. Like, I saw at least 4, if not 5 layers to get a contoured look for her, and I was just like, so I'd like to introduce you to Seint. It's a 1-layer, full coverage foundation system, 3D, so you can still get your highlighted look that you're looking for, but you don't have to. Guys, I think I'm gonna have to shade up, unless I'm using my bright. No, I'm not. This is a little light. I've got tan. Okay. Wonder if I can go look without ending my live. Oh, it just paused it. Okay, sweet. All right, so I was just trying to decide what other color to use. And I'm gonna have to go to where my colors are. Oh, excuse me. So I can get my other color shades. So I'm really excited. I have a 60 oh dear, hold tight. I have a 60 palette thing coming in, so that I can put all my highlights and contours in it and carry them in one compact, because that's how awesome Seint is. They're like, we promised you one compact, and we'll do it even if it's 60 slots. Wheat is going to be way too yellow for me. Sunlight is going to be way too yellow. Nope. Goddess, nope. I'm basically listing off like foundation colors. I need to try something a little darker. Mango, no. It's a good coverage one though. White peach, no. June, too yellow. Or, well, it's green actually. Sandy, moonlit, that's way too light. Aura is what I've got on. Come on, where's candlelit? Got 3 more in here. This is just gonna bring into mind how many different shades they have. Some more June, some amber possibly would work. Papaya, nope. Well, where's candlelit? I wonder if I don't own it, and I just for some reason think that I own it. But I think they were out of, oh, I'm a goof. They've been out of stock for a little while, but I think it's back in stock now, so I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just use bronzer instead. Okay, let me try bronzer over here, and then on the other side I'm gonna try a different color altogether. Oops, just dropped my compact. It's called Amber. Looks different in different lights. Let's see if this will do it for me. I think the bronzer was best. So now you don't have to wipe it off, but because it's buildable, you can just build over top of it, but I'm just gonna take it off because I don't feel like dealing with that. And instead I'm going to mix the bronzer and the white for my lighter highlight. My main highlight, geez, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just gonna mix those two together. Geez, I feel like a real official makeup artist now. Like, I'm just gonna dip into this, and then I'm gonna dip into that, and then I'm gonna dip in, dip. Or no, they say dip in, and then they say I'm gonna go in with this, but first I'm just gonna dip into here, and then I'm gonna dip into there. I don't know, this is looking worse, you guys. I'm worried about it. I should just go back to my plain usual. I don't know. Even if it does look a little light, I suppose, like I said, I can always just throw a titch of bronzer over top. Like maybe I'm putting too much bronzer on. The other thing beats me. Okay. Honestly, it's hard sometimes to see what I'm doing because of the eyesight thing. I've definitely seen some people like Len puts on, like keeps her glasses on and like is able to do most of this with her glasses still on, and I don't know how you do that, Len. Like kudos to you. Okay, I'm just gonna build over top of this chin part here to create a little bit more natural going on here. And then I'm gonna go with my brightening highlight and do my under eye, which I'm thinking I might have to, like, this looks really light. And maybe everything's just looking really light to me because I'm using a different lighting than I normally do. I'm just using, one, I'm doing it at night, so I have to use the bathroom light, and two, I'm also using the bathroom light, and I don't have my ring light on, which I guess I could turn on and see if that helps. I've wanted a makeup like for a long time, and then when I started doing makeup videos, or well, just videos in general, and then I realized how handy like a tripod or stand could be, that I was like, you can get both in one. I was so excited. So I got a ring light with this stand, a tripod. Now the only challenge for that was that means I have to use my phone screen to do the makeup, which is difficult with my eyesight. So I don't know, maybe I'll change to like just a makeup mirror and do a makeup mirror with a different stand, and that way I can have like a magnifying mirror, which might help me. Then I don't have to have my glasses on while I put on the makeup, and it just might be able to help me out a little bit there. Okay, let's start doing some blending here. Not sure how long this has been going because I sort of lost track of time, which is another thing that I tend to do when I'm allowing myself to be me. I just lose track of time. So what I have to do if I want things done and to not lose track of time is I set reminders on my phone. So I also wear a Fitbit that has a watch on it, and I will set reminders on my Fitbit, and I will set timers. So if I tell somebody I'm coming back in 10 minutes, I set a timer on my watch so that I come back in 10 minutes because I don't want to forget. And then, you know, if I don't want to forget an appointment, I set an alarm for the appointment. If I don't want to forget to wake up, I don't want to wake up on time, I set an alarm for that. If I want to make a phone call, or if I want to be ready for a phone call, I set an alarm. So I set alarms, reminders, timers. Unfortunately, it really is, I need to set reminders that have and tell me what time it is, because if I don't, then I will not know what the timer is for, and that's a difficult thing to contend with. It's like, okay, I need to set reminders in order to remember stuff, but then I don't even remember what the timer was for. Like, such a big poop. Okay, not sure how I like this right now, you guys. I'm saying you guys even though there's like no one watching, but that's okay. One of my favorite artists only had 15 people watching her, and she has like a couple thousand followers. I'm not taking it personally is all I'm saying. Okay. So that's the contoured look thing. I think I might try to do something else too. Like a different kind of look to tie it all in. So let's see, I blended my neck, I blended here, I blended up here, and I blended my nose in. Okay, so what's next? I think what's next is that I should push these in. When I say push these in, it's a cream foundation, guys. So you really want the creams to settle into your skin. You don't want them to be laying on top of your skin necessarily. And so using a beauty blender just to like bounce off your face, don't swipe because you'll lose all your makeup, and use a dampened sponge or it will take it all off. But this helps get off the excess off of your face and gives it a little bit more settled finished look. So beauty blender is really nice. Guys, see how unsymmetrical my face is? I wonder if that's because I did, you guys, I literally created an asymmetrical face by putting my contour too high up over here compared to over here. Isn't that weird? Okay, well, I'm gonna cover it up with blush, so hopefully it turns out okay. Ooh, towel's coming off, I guess. All right, I knew I should have done live on Facebook. I would have had at least one person tune in. This is just weird. Not having anyone watching, like at least one person. Sorry, I'm ADHDing, so if you're watching this later and you haven't watched from the beginning and you skip, I'm letting myself be in ADHD mode, so keep your mean comments to yourself. I'm gonna try this pink glow. This is just Summer Love, okay? Sunburned. Let's just make it worse with a different color. Yes, that's just what I needed. Like an orange sunburn. Yes. Okay, dude, we're doing this. It looks terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm looking like a freaking throwback to the 2000s. Early 2000s. Why? I think this would be okay. What was going on in my brain? I don't know, so don't ask me. I was just doing my makeup and trying to get me this will make it better. I'll just bring this color. Okay, I'm being honest. It'll probably make it worse, but why not just do the thing? Okay, I'll fix it. I'm gonna try to fix it. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is why Seint is so much fun, you guys. I love the buildable coverage because guess what? If you make a choice, I was gonna say mistake, and then I was like, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. So if you make a choice like that and it doesn't turn out like we're hoping, just cover it up. You can do that and not have to take off your entire face. Earlier when I wiped off, that wasn't necessary. That was just me being like weird and picky. But you don't actually have to do that. You can just seriously go on with your life. Like, it's totally fine. You don't have to do that. Okay. You don't have to be weird and picky. That's all I'm saying. I do, because I'm weird and I'm picky and I'm me. But you don't. Okay? Sweet. Glad we got that covered. Alright. I actually think I probably would have went like down a little bit lower with my contour, because I'm putting my blush like where I'd like to put it, which is a little bit further down, and it is making me happy. And it looks better, I think. Okay, remind me next time to do a Facebook Live on my personal page instead of doing this Instagram thing. This is stupid. Okay. I know you're probably like sick of me complaining. I am too. I don't know what to think of this yet. I'm gonna finish out the look, and then we'll see what we think here. So, I think I'm gonna do eye makeup. Like, let's go the full 9 yards. Why not? Plus, this cream makeup allows my skin to breathe, so even if I wear it to bed, it's not like I'm gonna wake up with more pimples. So, wow, I'm thirsty. Every time I allow myself to be distracted like that, I think, oh man, I sure hope I remember what I was doing before I decided to get a drink of water. So I think my eyelashes are still really sticky from, I tried out some magnetic lashes, and I still have not gotten the eyeliner out of my eyes. It's a real problem. Okay, we're not done. So I think I said that I was going to work with my dark circles to try and do like a smoky eye, and I won't even lie, I don't really know how to do a smoky eye, so that's a problem. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. So, let's grab us a nice, pretty undercolor for the lid. This is going to be darker than I would normally go with at first. And I'm going to do my entire lid here with this darker color. And I'm just going to windshield wipe it back and forth. And I want it to go up there. Oh, just like that. Yeah. Maybe even, yeah, out a little bit more. Ooh, you guys, I'm already loving it. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have a vision in my head and I'm trying to get it out of my head and onto my face, and we'll just see if that happens. Gosh, I really hope this video saves, because if you don't want to watch it later, I want to watch it later. Like, I'm even entertained by myself. I don't know if that's like a sign of like a narcissistic trait that I actually amuse myself. Or if it's self-centered, or I just really have my own brand of humor, I guess, and I just say things that I think are funny to me, and so I like to go back and watch my own stuff because I crack me up most of the time. Sometimes I'm like, wow, cringy. Like, I'll probably watch me saying that I like my own videos and be like, cringy girl, cringy. Okay, I'm gonna try to mix a whitish color with a light, like lilac purple, and go in the center of my lid. I might have done this step a little premature. Remember that whole I don't want to forget what I was doing thing? Yeah. Fear is real right now. Okay. Alright, last but not least, I want to apply a darker color. And I'm going to try keeping this end to try and get the darker color out there that I want. I'm going to mix a purple, and then I'll probably put like a gold shimmer over top of it. So what I'm trying is something called an upside down 7. Like I said, I don't know if I'm doing it right, so please don't send me mean comments about it either. Like, I'm just seeing something in my head and I'm trying to get it from my head onto my face. That's all that's going on here. So I think that actually like closed up my eye just a little bit. I think I need to bring the dark color up into my crease. Okay, yeah, there. That's what I needed to do. Okay, let's do the other side here. So, I got involved with being an artist for Seint because I love the makeup, and I have shared it with several people who have reached out to me and asked me like, what's this makeup you're wearing? Like, why is it fun? Or what's going on here? Why are you always talking about this makeup? And I've been like, dude, you gotta try it. They try it, they love it too. That makes me really happy. It makes me really happy to share something that other people also fall in love with. And several times the gal that I was referring them to, which is the artist that I first followed, Bree Miners, when I referred them to them, Bree was like, you know, if you became an artist, you could earn commission. And I kept telling her like that was really nutter and that I wouldn't do that ever. And then I finally decided to go ahead and do it. I had a really successful like party that could have been a launch party, but it's not a huge deal in retrospect. Not a huge deal to me, guys. And just like so many of my friends decided to try the makeup. Now, I hope that if you're watching this and you're one of those friends that decided to try the makeup and you're not loving it, that you talk to me about it. I try to post tips and tricks and stuff on my Facebook page, but I don't always. I'm missing my mirror, you guys. Well, that's shoot. I'm not sure how I'm gonna accomplish this eyeliner. We'll just do my best. Okay, so as I was saying, I hope that if you're not loving your makeup, that you reach out to me because I love the makeup, and that's why I share it with people. And so if you're not loving the makeup, it could be something I could help you fix, that you could love it too, which would be my hope, that we could fix whatever issue you're having with it so that you can love it. But if you're not loving your makeup, like, I want you to let me know so that we can try and figure it out. So I'm just doing my makeup, trying out some makeup looks, and decided to go live even though I am letting myself be in ADHD mode. So I'm talking, I'm forgetting what I'm saying, I'm sure, a lot, and I'm not probably sticking on topic. So that's what's going on over here. So I tried out this new contour placement for a round face to give me like a thinner face essentially. And I don't know that I did a very good job with it, but that's where we are. And then I did some makeup, some eye makeup for fun, and tried out something. I'm not quite done with it yet. I'm about to put on some eyeliner, and I'm kind of struggling because I don't know where my fold-up mirror is. So we're just going to use the one in the palette. I'm going to try and get this done. I think all the product is off my brush now or something. Try again. So I've started liking the look of liquid eyeliner when it first became a thing back when I was a tween. I think is when it came out, tween or teenage, like young teen. And I never could get it right until I found an eyeliner pen. Oh yeah, I'm not like picking up anything here. I found an eyeliner pen and was finally able to wear liquid eyeliner best with other people that have been doing it for years, because I started using a liquid pen. But Seint has an eyeliner and I wanted to try using it. And unfortunately, the only way that you can get better at something is by doing it repetitiously. And there's a research study that I can't concentrate and talk about right now. Like trying to go too close to my eyelashes or something, and it's like it feels like I'm poking myself in the eye. I'm sure there's gonna be people watching this like, why the F is she struggling so much with this really simple task? And it's because I'm partly blind. And so I can't see all that well, and I sure as heck can't see all that well with my glasses off. Okay, so I think I just cussed there, and if I did and you're offended, you don't need to tell me. You can just stop watching me. Like, it's really okay. I don't need to hear that you're offended. I mean, if it makes you like feel better to say it or something, that's fine, you know. You go ahead and do you, boo. But you really don't have to tell me. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to get a little bit more in here. Whoops. Stabbed myself in the eye, no big deal. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed. I think it's okay for like these big looks. It's not looking terrible. So I'm not quite done with my eyes yet. You're probably like, what else does she have to do? I'm going to pop some more makeup in a couple different spots to get like finish off the look that I want to accomplish here. So we're gonna put a brightening thing all the way up to here. And what I'm doing, like, this makes sense in my brain, it might not make sense in your brain, but what I'm doing is I'm looking at where light is creating shadows on my face and whether those lights are bright or medium or dark, and I'm placing my makeup there. That's what I'm doing right now. Just, I mean, I get that I created, but like what I tried to do was just emphasize light creases that were already there to get the look that I'm going for. Okay. So I'm actually gonna put this other color right there. It's illuminator. use it as like an eyeshadow to get that right there. Okay. I don't know what I think of this yet. It feels like a lot of makeup, but I'm just having fun, like when you were a teenager and you were practicing putting on your makeup, which we did a lot, right? Because you might see that boy that you had a crush on, or you might meet the love of your life at 12. So you had to look good. Sorry, I think I'm funny. Okay. I think that I just want to pop a little bit more illuminator on in a place, and then just need to do lips, and then we're done with playing around with the makeup and being ADHD together. Thanks for joining. Trying to decide. I think I'm gonna do this one. It's a super light cream illuminator, and it's a little less sparkly than another one that I have, but it's it's got like a pink-ish undertone that I'm going for right now. I need a smaller brush for that. Okay. I won't lie, having more brushes to accomplish what you want is helpful. And it's definitely not something that you need when you're first starting to put on Seint makeup, and it's not something that you ever need, really, if you don't want to play around with it the way that I like to play around with it. Like, that's totally fine. You don't need to do that. You can just keep your one brush or one or two brushes, you know, one for blending, one for application, and do your makeup and be totally happy. Like, but for me, Seint has just been like such a journey to learning to love makeup again, and just a way to have fun. I just have a lot of fun with it, and so that's why I became a Seint makeup artist, because I just really love it, and I love putting on this makeup. It's so much fun for me, and so that's why I do it. Putting on like 2 layers of illuminator, and I swear it's so much makeup, but it's been fun. It's been really fun. Oof. Because I had some dark circles that I thought about covering up, and then I decided not to cover them up and work with them doing like this smoky eye look. I don't even have mascara on yet, and this is where we're at. I say it worked out all right. At least that's what I think. Okay. I am gonna put on mascara just to finish off this look. And then call it good. I felt like there was something I wanted to circle back around to, and now I don't remember what it was. I have a lot on my mind though. So I've been working night shift, and I love night shift. I didn't know that I would love night shift so much. I honestly thought that I would hate it and that I would really struggle with night shift, because I used to get really bad stomach aches if I was up like too late at night, and if I got off like my eating schedule and everything, I would just really struggle with night shifts. So I didn't think I wanted to do it, because I was like, I'm gonna be sick the entire time. Well, guess what? I was introduced to a really good probiotic by my friend Joanna Miller, and she introduced me to Plexus. And let me tell you, all that stuff changed my freaking life. I started using Plexus in 2015 for my IBS, and then I just started with a probiotic, and it worked really well for me because it didn't have to be refrigerated. When I had to refrigerate it, I forgot to take it, so this way I could portion it out, put it in a pill cup, put it next to my toothpaste, and remember to take it. So it worked really, really well for me, compared to any other probiotic that I've ever tried. So I put a little bit of black eyeliner on this spool brush, and I'm just making sure my eyebrows are the color they deserve. So I forgot what I was talking about. Happy to go back to it if somebody reminds me. Oh yeah, my tummy issues, sorry. I was just talking about myself, of course. So, ooh, that's kind of a fun look. Just a little bit more of a natural brow. Ooh, big furry eyebrows. Wow. That are a little bit too far back in the center. Yep, those are some fur balls, all right. Okay, I need to put a little bit more on this end and get these just a little bit darker if I can. Complete the caterpillar look. Yeah, I can't, okay, I can't deal with this, you guys. I'm serious, I need to bring these down just a smidgen. Oh yeah, that's a better look for me. Well, I think it is. I prefer it. Let's put it that way. You may have preferred the other look, but you're not wearing these eyebrows on your face, so there we go. Once I got my balushes under control, I was able to successfully work night shift and not feel so terrible. And I love it. It works so much better with my circadian rhythm. I mean, I do still wish they weren't 12-hour night shifts. I would prefer 8s. But I would also prefer not to have to work at all, except for when I feel like it. So there's that. Okay. There's a lot of work that I enjoy doing. If you follow me, then you know that sorry, this is off topic, but I think I'm missing a brush. I appear to be missing the brush that I'm looking for. I'll call a multitasker brush. Oh dear. I don't know what happened to that brush. Shoot. Missing brush. I wonder if wait a second. Wait. I thought I had it in my hand a second ago. And I put it somewhere. Maybe it fell? Aha! I found it, you guys. Oh, jeez. So I love my night shifts. And I love doing what I love. Which right now is just really a lot of gardening. Gardening was basically like my favorite thing to do during the summer. And I just really, really love it. And I wish I could do it more. And I think I enjoy it because plants don't get mad if you forget to water them. They start to die. But they don't get mad at me. And they don't tell me I'm stupid or forgetful or anything mean. They also usually come back with just a little bit of watering, and that's so nice. You can't tell me that that's not nice. I mean, you can, but I don't believe you. Ooh, I'm gonna try something. This makes me think. Let's see what happens, you guys. Oh, it's too late. It's washing me out. Oh, shoot. That's not what I was going for. So, hold on. Let me get some color back in here. Wow, that just went off the rails. We're so far into it right now. I don't know. Do we like this look? It's kind of like a 2000s Britney look to me. Remember I told you I was just putting shadows wherever I saw them? That's how I did this whole face. And I don't know what I think of it, but I think I definitely looked done up. So, wow. I look like I have a lot of makeup on. Which I don't really in comparison to how much makeup it takes with other stuff to get this much coverage and look. But for me, I did put on a nice amount. But that was me trying out a different contour pattern, doing a little bit more to make my face look thinner, and give myself a more kind of square high cheekbones, which, you know, it's not perfect, but it's kind of fun. I liked it. I had fun. And I hope that it was okay, that I was vulnerable. And like I said, if it wasn't, I don't know why you're offended, but feel free not to tell me. And if you didn't like it because I hurt your feelings in some kind of way, that was not my intent. And if you don't like it because you don't think that I should be talking about my ADHD traits or talking about makeup or whatever, you can pause the video, you can X out of the video, you can unfollow me, you can just not watch my stuff. So if that offends you, refer to a couple seconds